In today's video, I'm going to be doing 500 people with swords versus one nightmare bunny. But I think, accidentally start spawning nightmare bunnies. And I think I might have just pressed down the joystick, but I don't think it spawned any swords in the blue. Yeah, blue is 0, so it didn't. So, let's spawn 500, and then I'll put them against one nightmare bunny. They're nearly at the edge of the map right now, just a bit over 200, goes to near the edge of the map. And if we doubled, I think this it might be 400, no 600 something, because 3 add 3 is 6, now 400, it's nearly at 500. Nearly. Yeah, 500. Don't know if any could move off the map in this fight, but one nightmare bunny, come on, where are you, bunny? Okay, yeah, it's already lagging. Why is the camera's going out of the map? I'll just need to freeze the game. But no, I can unpause it when I get close enough back to the actual map. But even after pausing, I think Nightmare Bunny already destroyed like a line, but that is probably not even 10, so Nightmare Bunny has a lot more to defeat. It's so laggy. I'll probably need to put it in super slow mode sometimes to stop lag. And if I turned it out of slow motion, yeah, that's how much lag there is. 500. So Nightmare Bunny probably launched that one into the sky, or it's probably something to do with Nightmare Bunny, because Nightmare Bunny is fighting them, obviously. So Nightmare Bunny done a backflip in the air and landed onto the ground so hard that there was an explosion in the game. Or that might have just been part of the mod. The Nightmare Bunny mod. And one of them was kicked so far into the distance. And Nightmare Bunny is just obliterating everyone right now. I think the game is probably gonna be lagging a lot soon, but there's still a massive line of people Nightmare Bunny needs to defeat. They don't even have a chance to hit, do they? Nightmare Bunny's just obliterating them. Nightmare Bunny punched a few of them. I don't think Nightmare Bunny's dead after 10. Nightmare Bunny is very strong. 200 or whatever. I don't think he's dead. Nightmare Bunny is right back up. Punching. He just thrown one. And its body is all bent. And broken, I don't know. I don't think that's part of the game. I don't know if it was just the force Nightmare Bunny used. It might have just been the force. I don't think their bodies can actually get bent, broken, can they? I don't know. What one was cool? Nightmare Bunny's launched someone into the air. Luckily, he hasn't been launched into orbit. I don't think there is space in the game. It would be cool if there was. might be some mods I could find, and then the characters could actually be launched into orbit if there was such a mod, which probably doesn't exist, so there's no point really looking, is there? I might. Actually, I don't know if I should or not. Ooh, that was an explosion punch. But Nightmare Bonnie still has to destroy all of these, or they will destroy Nightmare Bonnie. So Nightmare Bonnie's running towards one. That one's ready to hit. I think, was that a hit or a miss? And then that was some insane punch. And then a kick. Where is that one even going? That one's... I don't even know where. Insane kick. How did an explosion happen over there? I thought Nightmare Bonnie was over here. Nightmare Bonnie is just so quick. And with all the lag, I think there are, I think there are more. I'll have to turn it to slow motion. What about pause? So it's not too laggy, so I can see. Yeah, there's still a massive line, but the line has gone down. How are they trying to fight Nightmare Bonnie? But Nightmare Bonnie's just destroying all of these. Okay, let's just monitor them hitting closely. Nightmare Bonnie's going so fast. Their sword can't even hit, can it? Their swords, they can't even hit. Like, let's... Whoa, I accidentally turned it out slow motion. I think I don't know if it was actually accidentally, or if I just tried pressing the button and it didn't do it. Back quick enough, but that's very laggy. But there's now these are trying to fight pause. Yeah, that one's that one's alive. I think just trying to launch towards Nightmare Bonnie, but they're probably going to be obliterated before they even have a chance. Let's put it in like very slow motion. I think this is very. You can probably see that sword move, but and Nightmare Bonnie move. You can see. So Nightmare Bonnie's going above them. One has a sword raised into the air, but Nightmare Bonnie's going above right now and just soaring through the air. Nightmare Bonnie should be at that crowd to obliterate them, shouldn't he? Nightmare Bonnie's not at the crowd. He was just soaring through the air. Okay, slow motion again. And you can see Nightmare Bonnie's on the floor. I don't think he's dead, though. But there's smoke. Did he get hit by, like, 400 or something? I don't know. I don't think 400 would do. Yeah, he's alive. Isn't he? There's no X's over his eyes. There's, in this game, I think there is an X over your eyes if you die in this game. Ooh, no, I just want, how do I, pause. They're all getting launched. Nightmare Bonnie. How was there another explosion? Okay, he's charging towards these ones. And this one is, I think, on a actual fight thing, ready to fight with Nightmare Bonnie. And as you can see, that one, I think, might have hit Nightmare Bunny a bit. I don't know. I don't know if the swords actually fully hit you in this game. It might be because of hitboxes, just like in probably every game. And this is totally accurate battle simulator, this game is. But now, did Nightmare Bunny move away that quick and then just drag his hand against the floor, making an explosion that they hit? But Nightmare Bunny was gone, and he's going under people's feet and now into the air, going through the air. He's gonna slam himself down. Okay. And now launched himself into someone. That person must be very unlucky, just like maybe everyone in the line. But if they win, the survivors might not die. One's getting launched into the air right now. Nightmare Bunny's going crazy. An explosion is in front of a crowd. Ooh, this one has sword raised. But Nightmare Bunny won't go above them, really, will he? I don't think. I don't know, actually, if he'll go above them or not. Nightmare Bunny's those people through the air right now. And now he's on the ground. Fed between the crowd. You can see Nightmare Bunny crashed into someone, I think, did he? I don't know, or if that person was just trying to launch the Nightmare Bunny. I think he might have crashed into them. Yeah, probably. I think crashed into that person. And that was that person crashing into another person or not. Nightmare Bunny is going crazy. I think he's going so fast that you can still see fire above someone. Boom! Nightmare Bunny is actually going crazy right now. Nightmare Bunny! I think he might kill 500 before they can kill him. Bunny just dodged out of the way of all their swords and kicked one into the air and then punched one with an explosion. Nightmare Bunny's going insane right now. Where did Nightmare Bunny go? Let's look around. Nightmare Bunny. I think if we pause it, I think this is paused, not just a slow motion. You can see he's right here now, unpausing to tiny motion like that. Tiny slow motion thing, which is very slow probably. I don't think it's going to be tiny slow motion. Stuff just being name I made up, but come on. That was an explosion, and is that someone who's alive? Or was that... Okay, he's dead. because characters do blink in the game, I think. Sometimes. I think they do. And now that person's in the air too. The Nightmare Bunny's already charging back, ready for the next punch to destroy the crowd. But as you can see, all of them have swords. Right here, I think all of them do. Unless some had the swords knocked out of their hands and launched into the distance. Because Nightmare Bunny is very strong and probably can just launch stuff out of their hands and launch them around. Ooh. I don't think they're hitting. Nightmare Bunny just punched. Was that one of their swords that made an explosion from just a sword? So, does that mean Nightmare Bunnies, since they're raising the swords above their heads, does that mean Nightmare Bunny has an advantage now, just dragging his hands against the swords, making explosions, killing all of the enemies, all of Nightmare Bunny's enemies? So before, they went all the way into the distance, but now there are only a few for Nightmare Bunny to defeat. I think that one's probably dead. I can check. Would he actually though speed into the air after a live one in the air? Is that one? Yeah, dead, I think. Explosion. And this one, I think they managed to launch a sword out of someone's hand. And now it's just flying through the air. And I think every character or NPC, I think just every NPC just been launched dead. Every NPC just around, but these ones aren't. They're coming angry. Since they're NPCs, do you think they actually have angriness coded into them? Obviously not actual consciousness, but just having then, if a NPC punches them or their team very hard, they come after that team even more. But right now, I don't think they actually do that in the game. I don't know if they do. But Nightmare Bunny is coming in for another punch. Oopsie. No, I don't want to be one of the characters. Why am I one of the characters? Was the character already dead when I was the character? I don't know. So does that mean they only done 499? Make it a fair fight then. I don't know how much he actually beat, because I did do 500, but since I done this, I think while it was loading, it took away a few, so now it says 200, 70. And if you want proof, though, actually, when I was thinking of the proof to tell you, it just sounded like it sounded like some trick, though, to get more views to the viewers when it would actually be proof. So I don't think actually I don't think I'll tell you the proof what to do. But the proof what I was thinking of was to rewind the video to the beginning, but it just sounds like a trick to get more views to the viewers, not actual proof. And since I'm recording this on PS5 and it would take a lot of work to get a USB and do everything, I don't even know where a USB is. It might not take a lot of work, and then editing in the beginning into CapCut. So the video is finished. So I don't know if he beat actually exactly 500 because I went on to one, didn't I? By accident. So it might have been 499 or might have been 500. I don't really know. I think he did beat that one, though. Still. So it's the end of this video.